All right, and so as we start these J, K, and L, in case you missed it from the last video or if you skipped over that, I just want to remind you that we can't take the log of a negative number. So never take the log of a negative number or of 0. And we talked a little bit about why that is in that last video. Because remember logarithms are talking about exponents. And if I have a base that we already talked about, bases can't be negative. But if I have a base to some exponent, first off, I can't make that positive number equal to 0 because as much as I may give it a negative exponent, getting it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, I can't ever get it all the way to 0. I just keep on cutting it into smaller and smaller pieces. It gets really close, but never actually gets there. Not only does it never get there, it never will cross over into the negative number. So make sure we're not taking the log of a negative or of 0. All right, that being said, let's get back to these problems. So notice we have two logs kind of in here. And as we convert it first to exponential form, we'll notice there's still a log and we'll convert it again. So you're gonna have to convert these ones here a few times. So however many times it takes to solve them. So convert however many times it takes to isolate x. All right, and here we go. So if I'm changing this to exponential form, I've got log base 6, so there's my 6 to the first power is equal to log base 2 of x. Log base 2 of x. And now changing that, continuing on towards exponential form, that's log base 2, so 2, to the 6th power, and 6 to the first is just 6, so base 2 to the 6th power is equal to x. All right, so 2 to the 6th power, that's 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, times another 2 times 2 times 2. So that is x equals 64. All right, notice we did two conversions right here. We first changed it, which got it reduces down to one logarithm. Here we converted it again, and that got rid of the second logarithm. All right, here we go. Log base 2, so base 2 of log base 10 of x is equal to 2. So base 2 to the second power is equal to log base 10 of x. Now remember log base 10 when there's that's the common log when there's no log written down. So base 10 to the 2 squared power, and well 2 squared, that's just 4 right here. So 10 to the 4th power is equal to x. And 10 to the 4th power is going to be x equals 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. X equals 10,000. All right, now we've got the natural log of log base 3 of x is equal to 2. So natural log, remember that's a base of e. So we've got e to the second power is equal to log base 3 of x. We'll change this logarithmic form into exponential form. So base 3, so 3 equals, or sorry, 3 to the e squared power. So we've got kind of a ladder of exponents here. 3 is to the e power, and e itself is to the second power, is equal to x. All right. And since we have e, don't worry about converting that. If you had a calculator, you could get that. But as we are, go ahead and leave it just as it is. And then we'll approach these last few in the next video. Hope it helps.